Or on the other hand, lifters who are fast, but then just can't do it anymore at a certain point.
We have Maya da Silva Diaz from Spain, 170 kilos. Took a little time off international competition, but don't knock her name out of it. She is a fierce competitor. She is right up there in the fight for the European title today, amongst Pau and Adateo. Wow, and would you look at that, so easy.
It's 3 white lights.
Pau Savan, 172.5 kilos, our penultimate opener. Opening just 5 kilos below her personal best, and we're getting ever so close to that world record of 188 kilos, and we are only just... Wow, that is a surprise.
There's going to be a no lift. Unfortunately, you would not think she did that. She quit the lift midway, because if he tried to push through, she just would have expended more unnecessary energy.
Absolutely, if you're going to fail, fail fast. Adejoke Adateo now from Great Britain, the heaviest squatter of the flight, 177.5 kilos, only 10.5 kilos below that world record on her opening attempt. I believe she had a shot at it at the British Nationals and just missed out. See how she does today. And she's looking good.
Yeah, looking like a comfortable opening attempt. It's 3 white lights and a good lift for Adejoke.
We have Sauvan Pau from France, 172.5 kilos. A front runner really for this weight class, and just tipped forwards a bit on that opener, missing out on it. Didn't manage to stand it up, and she needs to post a squat in order to compete and get a total. So she really needs this, not just to compete, but to add some extra kilos on top, stay in the race on her third. And she manages to stand it up. I just want to wait for the referee's lights.
It is a 2-to-1 good lift with...
Jury has overruled that to a no lift, which means Pau has no lift on the board heading into her third round. Maya da Silva Diaz now, 180 kilos for Spain on home soil here. A 10 kilo jump, getting just 8 kilos within that world record.
That looked really comfortable for a second attempt. It's 3 white lights and a good lift.
And it's not unreasonable. I go just 3 kilos below the world record belonging to Jeanne Jacob of France. 185, of course, moves her back into Scott Gold, but puts her within reaching distance of that world record and the chip, which could help her overall in the race for the crown. And it looks good.
It's a 2-to-1 good lift again, a depth call from the left-hand side referee this time. We're gonna see...
One is integral. We have Pau Sauvan from France, one of the front runners in the competition. She's chosen to go up 2.5 kilos anyway. She's looking to go out on her sword if she does, but hopefully just get those extra couple kilos, if not to stay in the race against Da Silva Diaz and Adateo. 175 kilos, her last shot to stay in the competition. She needs this to post a total. She just tipped forward on her opener, got overruled by the jury on the second for depth. One last chance of redemption. And she pushes through, she will not stop. And it looks better, but let's hope the referees agree.
And it's 3 white lights this time. The jury will not be overruling that. They lost.
Yeah, she was pulling from the front and now she's pushing from the back. And one of her competitors who is trying to get as many kilos out of it, not going for the world record, has gone up 2.5 kilos. Maya da Silva Diaz, 182.5 kilos. smart decision. She is trying to secure every single kilo she can get instead of push and potentially miss, which we've already seen happen. And it looks strong. She is on top form today, and 2-1, it is a good lift. A dry eye in the house now as we watch the world record attempt. Everybody waits with bated breath. Adejoke Adeteo from Great Britain jumps 3.5 kilos. It's not too much of an ask. The current world record held by Jade Jacob of France at 188 kilos. Adejoke Adeteo of Great Britain attempts 188.5 to break the current world open record here at the European Championships. Oh, and it looks good. What an incredible squat from Adejoke. 2-1, a good lift, and I think it's fair to say if she needed more, she had more. We'll watch that again as she got a depth call from the center referee. And the jury are discussing it, but it looks like it will stay. That is a new world. 80 kilos now for Adejoke Adeteo. Seems in high spirits. Must have been a roller coaster of emotions getting that world record and having it taken away from her. So I'm hoping that doesn't play with her mentality too much throughout the rest of the competition, as she is still well in with a chance.
And that looked really comfortable. 3 white lights and a good lift.
Now, home favorite Maya da Silva Diaz, 92.5 kilos, just 1.5 kilos below her personal best. What I imagine to be a Spanish national record, either now or at some point. It doesn't look like be a PB for long.
3 white lights and a good lift, looking extremely comfortable.
Sauvin Pau from France, hoping to gain some ground again here in the bench press after only getting 1 squat in. Has a personal best of 102.5 kilos. So the largest bench out of the top 3 lifters, fighting for the crown.
And it's 3 white lights, and she starts off the bench press.
Lost her line a little bit there, pressing upwards, but it is still a good lift.
Hey, it's 3 white lights.
97.5 kilo for crowd favorite Maya da Silva Diaz from Spain. Having that home support makes the world of difference. This is 3.5 kilos over her personal best after a 5 kilo jump, moving her into bench press gold provisionally with 2 lifters to follow.
And that is looking really comfortable for personal best.
100 kilos. This will move her back into bench press gold for the time being from bronze, with Ichitaro to follow. As you said before, the bench opener far more successful than her squat opener. Definitely looked a little tougher.
Yeah, her second attempt looked noticeably harder. We'll see if she can get the maybe 2.5 kilos.
Also making the most of the minimum jump, Adejoke Adeteo from Great Britain, 87.5 kilos. As we said, the smart decision we thought was to match her personal best here, and it seems like Team GB are doing so.
That might have looked more comfortable than her second attempt. She gets the 3 white lights.
Spanish flag being worn there for Maya de Silva Diaz of Spain for this huge milestone bench of 100 kilos. Absolutely massive, and this moves her into bench press silver ahead of Pau, as she is lighter for the time being, with Pau to follow. Every kilo counts. It really is so close at the top. Only 2.5 kilos separates gold and bronze.
And that is a great selection and beautiful execution of a third attempt. Just waiting for the referee.
We have Sauvan Pau from France, 102.5 kilos. If she misses this, she falls slightly behind, still very close. Only 5 kilos would separate them, but I'm sure she wants to stay at least within 2.5 kilos of de Silva Diaz. This will move her into bench press gold. No, unfortunately, just a little bit too much today, but managed to walk away with that 100 kilo.
Yeah, we're still.
Another favorite for the crown here, Maya de Silva Diaz, 182.5 kilos. Already, just with her opener, including the B group, this pulls her into deadlift silver.
And that is a comfortable looking opening attempt. We'll just wait for the referee lights just to be sure. And
now have Adejoke Adeteo from Great Britain opening with 190 kilos. Very much still in the race for overall. Anything can happen. The chip on squat would have helped her, but she has the strength to do it without it.
that is a comfortable looking first attempt. I know I keep saying that, but that is how a first attempt is supposed to look. It's three.
Deadlift medal.
Well, they are confirmed if Pal Sauvan gets this lift.
Absolutely, Sauvan Pau from France, 195 kilos up to her opener, making up some ground and still making it look easy. That is 3 white lights, a good lift, and she is very much in the game. And the bar is being brushed down for Maya de Silva Diaz. It can be requested at any point, but between every third attempt on deadlift, it will automatically be brushed down as part of the rules. 192.5 kilos for Maya de Silva Diaz of Spain, a 10 kilo jump. And we will see not only the deadlift medals jump around in the next 10 minutes or so, but also the total rankings. For the time being, this pulls her into pole position. Oh, and
No.
that is unexpected, I have to say. Seemed to struggle with the...
This lift is successful, and the bar is loaded. 202.5 kilos, Adejoke Adeteo.
202.5 kilos for Adejoke Adeteo from Great Britain, a 12.5 kilo jump to match her personal best on deadlift here on her second attempt, and this will pull her into pole position. Ahead of Pal. And it looks strong. About the same as her opener, I would say.
Yeah, maybe just the slightest bit slower, but obviously you would increase in weight. It's gonna get you a bit slower. However, looking extremely strong in the fight.
I think it will all come down to those final moments in the deadlift. Of course, Pal being the last to pull, it will seem. But it will very much depend on how this 205 moves. The 195 was very swift, very easy. And this will pull her into not just deadlift gold provisionally, but back into gold overall, heading into the third round of deadlifts. and it is still looking extremely strong. She is back in action like she. It seems like they have chosen to push a little bit and push for that overall, hoping that both Adateo and Pau miss. She's going to try and pull for the win and sit and wait. Failed the 192.5, has gone up 5 kilos anyway to 197.5. She has deadlifted 205 before, so this is well within her wheelhouse, but is it within her wheelhouse today? We will have to find out as Maya da Silva Diaz pulls for pole position. There is a lot riding on this, and the pressure is high after missing that second attempt. The home crowd is cheering for her. They are on their feet. One final pull for a shot at the crown for Maya da Silva Diaz. And she gets it going. She holds on to it this time round. And I think it's good, and it is 3 white lights, a good lift, and gives herself the best shot she can to become European champion today. For that 480 total, as I said before, Adateo lighter than Pau. Adateo dropped to try and match that 480, so it could be a case like we saw in the 66 kilo class yesterday, where we see all 3 lifters potentially with the same total. Adateo now 207.5 kilos, just 5 kilos more than her second attempt to pull her into deadlift gold for the time being and put her in pole position for gold overall, knocking da Silva Diaz into silver.
This is it. This is Adateo staking her claim for the European title.
And she gets it going. Can she lock it out? She is stuck, and it is just not there. Competition only getting 1 squat on the board. She has pulled it all the way back. 5 kilo jump from her second. This is for the European title. One last pull for it all. And she manages to lock it out, and she drops it. Was it in time? It was! 3 white lights, a good lift. And Servan Pau of France is your new European champion.